Good morning. Welcome back to TR's Tarot Talk 1111. It sure has been a long time since I have been here, but I hope you guys understand. I was in the middle of moving and my whole life was in disruption. All of my decks of cards were packed away. All of my crystals still are for the most part. So today's pile selection is advice for you in the next 7 days. Happy Easter, by the way. I'm filming this the day after Easter, and I'm going to try to get videos made at least twice a week, if not every day, for you guys. I would really like to get the channel up and moving again. So if you haven't been looking for your notifications, please keep your eye out for any new content, and we're going to get into your reading today. So pile number one, and this is what I heard in my head, so you guys can use it that way or just choose however you choose to. But I heard the igniter, I heard the lock and the key. Okay, this is a key to an old storage unit I used to have a long time ago. Whole different state. All right, Bindi. Sorry, my dog's into things. Go on. Go lay down. Go lay down. All right, I got my coffee. Do you guys have your coffee? Thank you for being here. I am so grateful to be serving you today. I'd like to open with a prayer. Dear Mother, Father God, please come into this space and bless it. Make it holy ground. Surround us in the white light of love and protection. Cast our egos to the outside. Mine so that I can be a clear channel for spirit messages, and my viewers so they can be a clear receiver of spirit messages. We ask that it be, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, pile number one. If you choose this lighter as the igniter, this is your advice for the next 7 days. And this is a timeless reading. I got to look in my camera here, make sure we're in view. This is a timeless reading. So anytime you come upon it, I set my intentions that this is 7 days out from the day that you view it. All right, we're going to get all your cards out. These ones here are for the end. They are your advice from Spirit for the next 7 days. And these are going to be your story. So we have holding up, being supported, and rising. That's wonderful energy. Protection. Barrier. Find ways around obstacles to find happiness. You know, the barrier is, I'm feeling the barrier with protection. Like Spirit is possibly putting obstacles and barriers in your path to protect you. Like redirecting you, guiding you on a different path towards your happiness, because you are being supported and protected and redirected is what I'm hearing. And we have the Queen of Swords with morality. We have catfish. So you need healthy boundaries because you're around some bottom feeders is what I'm hearing. You've been around some bottom feeders. Maybe energetic vampires. And liars. Oh my goodness. Pile number one. I don't know if this is you lying to yourself or someone else lying to you. You could be being taken advantage of online, because sometimes catfishing is something that is done online, or somebody pretends they're someone they're not. And we have look deeper. Things are not always as they appear. Take a closer look. What's going on, pile number 1? What is going on? Your tarot is, how do I want to take these, Spirit? Well, let me look at them, and Spirit will tell me what order they are in. Okay. We want them this way. All right, let me look in the camera again. Make sure that we have most of it all showing. Are we even? Oh my God, I dropped you. I am so sorry, pile number 1. I was trying to adjust your camera and literally dropped you. But I am not refilming. Okay. I want this guy to peek out. All right. So your message is pretty clear. At first I wanted to put the Chariot in the middle. Look deeper. Well, your message was pretty clear until I started questioning whether or not that Chariot goes in the front or the middle. I want to move it. I want to put it back in the middle. All right, so I'm getting 8 of Cups energy, but it's not on the table. So you're going to have to fit this in your life because it's a collective reading, wherever it fits. But it feels to me like you've been pursuing something or someone. Could be a job, could be a family dynamic, could be a relationship. For some of you, it's a relationship, because catfish for me is, they're a bottom feeder. And it's also a term that's often used for being lied to and what's the word I'm looking for? Scammed online. Spirit is trying to teach you a very important spiritual lesson this time in your life. Because I'm seeing this eye. And the crystal ball. This is something your inner self has already been talking to you about. This will not, if this is your reading, if it resonates, this is your reading. If it doesn't click something inside of you that you already have been noticing or feeling, then you might want to pick a different pile, because this is a pretty clear message. All right. This is about somebody or something in your life that is feeding off your energy and has a very low vibration. There is something hidden, but I'm hearing it's hidden in plain sight. your heart and your soul feel it. And I don't want to confuse people, but I feel like I'm talking to two different groups. I'm talking to one group of people who have been hurt in the past, and it has created this energy of mistrust, barriers, all right, the Queen of Swords is the queen of, I've been there, I've done that, I've bought the t-shirt, the beer koozie, and had a vacation there. And I've matured, and I don't ever want to experience that again. So I'm getting light and dark with this, which means there are two different categories of people I'm reading for. One of you is closed off. Your heart chakra has been closed down for business. You mistrust every person or situation that reminds you of the past, where there was a bottom feeder, where there was a catfish, where there was somebody that did you dirty. And so now your trust has been challenged. And you don't trust yourself, and you don't trust others because of the pain of a very painful ending, or maybe many for some of you. And so Spirit is saying, we are now offering you something better, something I'm hearing that you can bite and bury in the backyard. This is hope and renewal and healing. Stop. Get down. Sorry, guys, my kitty and my dog, they always like to be part of the readings. So, you are divinely protected. You are being rerouted. The obstacles that are in your way may be, for a group of you, obstacles that you've created for yourself, because you have this old energy surrounding you of betrayal, painful endings, and bottom feeders. But I feel like there's something here for a group of you that is going to help you move beyond that and to heal. The key to what group you're in, whether this is past energy, I'm going to draw another card. I might draw a couple. Because what it feels like to me is, in order to move away from this past energy successfully and balanced and healing, and I'm noticing that this chariot driver has this beautiful star in his crown, and it really does look just like the stars in these cards. So we've got air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Air energy with Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We've got Cancer, and we've got Aquarius. energy on the table. All right, let me do some clarifying because I feel like it's going to be a little different for each of you, and I don't want to make it too specific. Why is the Ten of Swords here, Spirit? The World. Cycle completion. Why is the Chariot here for my pile number ones? Hierophant. Spiritual advisement. And why is the Star here? Four of Swords. Healing and recovery. Spiritual advisement, protection, you're being held up and supported. Look deeper. I want to look at this, look deeper. What do I want to use? What card do I want to use? Let me use this deck. What do we need to look deeper at? Things are not as they appear. The Nine of Swords. See, I think bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. All right. Whew. I think I got there, guys. So in the beginning, I kind of felt like you might have had somebody in your energy that is distrustful. See, the 9 comes before the 10. I need the Queen. Sorry, guys. I really am trying to, because I feel both. I feel like some of you are missing out on a great opportunity with this King of Cups. And why? Because in the past, you were hurt by somebody else and you've kind of turned sour against relationships, sour against love. And so you've closed down, you've created barriers, you've locked up your heart. You stress and worry about recreating this powerfully painful ending. But something has shifted. Because you're at the end of this. This is a cycle completion. And I do feel for some of you that this is you needing to have healthy boundaries, but to be open. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. I don't want to misguide anybody. Why is the Queen of Swords here? 8 of Wands. And the 3 of Swords. I need one more, guys. It's like okay. Spirit says, no, you don't. You already know the answer. All right. I'm trying to put hope and faith into a situation. I think the majority of you are being redirected. I think that you are traveling and moving away from a very painful cycle completion and ending with low vibrational person or people situation. And your spiritual advisement is to learn from it and move beyond it. You're almost there. See, it's like you're at this overthinking, over analyzing, wondering, am I right? Am I wrong? Should I stay? Should I go? Most of you are being redirected to travel away from this heartbreak and this ending. If you feel like you're in a situation where your heart's breaking a lot, where words hurt you or thoughts hurt you or people are hurting you, if it's a current situation, then your advisement is to move, is to end it, cycle completion, allow yourself to process the pain, and move towards your healing and recovery. Four of Swords. If this is past tense, if this is something that you've experienced in the past, and now you've met somebody new, because we do have Cancer energy here, and now we've got the King of Cups. And for me, the King of Cups is Cancer. Well, it's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's water. He is the king of hidden emotions. In his light attribute, he has balanced emotions. He's matured. He's the mature version of the Knight and the Page. In his distortion, he can be deceptive, emotionally manipulative, the master of emotional manipulation. Spirit says, I don't need to say anymore, that you've already got your message. So if you come to this message in a current situation, and it is a relationship, but all things are relational, but it feels like a person in your life, if it's current and you've been stressed and worried, and you've been being hurt and lied to and deceived, and if they've brought your vibration down, Spirit is redirecting you. They're placing barriers up to redirect you. But if this is new energy, if you've met a new person that your intuition is telling you that this person was placed on your path to help you to heal and recover from a past heartache, if this person is trustworthy and kind and supportive, protective, then your advice in this reading is to put the past where it belongs, open yourself up, stop creating obstacles and barriers where they don't exist, and allow this new support person into your life to help you to look deeper. Things are not always as they appear. Take a closer look. So that's your advice. You need to take a closer look. You need to take a closer look at your situation, at your person, because there's a person here, and here, and here, and here. This is about people. You need to look deeper. The answer that you seek is already within you. If you're traumatized from a past experience And you're allowing that trauma to bleed into a beautiful opportunity with a loving, kind, supportive, generous, emotionally balanced person. Then your past is the problem and it's the barrier. If you've met somebody new and they hurt you in the same ways as the past, if you need to put up barriers, if you need to protect your energy, if you need to have healthy boundaries with this person, if they create Three of Swords energy, then it's time to go. It's time to go. Eight of Wands. Forward moving energy. Two of the fastest moving energies in the deck are on the table. And the bottom of the deck I looked at, but I didn't bring out, and it is the Page of Swords. This is somebody, and I'm thinking it's you, who can't make up your mind. But the truth has already been revealed to you with this eye. You're allowing fear and overthinking to create a barrier. And for some of you, you needed to. Others of you do not. Others of you are blocking a new blessing. So let me get your advice. Maybe that'll tell me a little bit more about majority rules. I think you already know the answer. I think the minute I started talking about the situation, you placed it in its proper place. I think you placed it in its proper place and you already know the answer. All right, so what's your advice? Dragonfly magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. See, the past. And it says, I embrace my transformation. Now we have evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. Obstacles. Barriers. Look at all the heart chakra energy. And we have balance. I surround myself with people I love and enjoy my time with them. But I also take time to nurture my relationship with myself. I have found a healthy balance between being with friends and having self-care time. Healthy boundaries. So the advice really didn't differentiate between who I'm reading for. I think you know. I think if you're spending time with people that make you cry, break your heart, treat you like people from the past, I think Spirit's saying you have become evolved. You have evolved and transformed. And you are the creator of your experience. And if there's an imbalanced experience happening in your life, it's because of the people you surround yourself with. Anybody that doesn't bring balance, harmony, peace, love, acceptance needs to go. You need to move away from them. You need to allow yourself to evolve and recalibrate and rebalance your life. If you've already found somebody that does that for you, but you can't open up to receive them because of the pain of the past, then it's time to courageously let go of the past. At the end of the day, this is about healing and recovery. All right, guys, that was your message. Please drop down in the comments and just comment anything like welcome back, or the reading resonated, or it didn't resonate, or just say hi or put a heart, because I haven't been here in a long time and the algorithms hate me now. And they're not really going to pick me up and push me out into the collective without engagement. So if you enjoyed your reading, if it resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, then I would truly appreciate a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I haven't been uploading for a while now because I've been creating balance in my own life. And I did move forward. I moved all together. I packed up and moved. And this is a nice new beginning for me, and I would like to be able to be here on a more steady basis. So please engage with the channel, and I love you. And I am moving on now to my pile number 2s. All right, pile number 2. If you picked the lock, as I was choosing, I purposely went through my house looking for things to put up for these readings, and I heard lit up, lock and key. Fired up, lock and key. So, are you locked? Are you unlocked? Let's see. So your first card out is look ahead, true feelings, seeing more. There's that I. We have rejection. We have embrace. Embrace what fate has in store for you. We have awareness. Seeing something. Seeing something that you couldn't see before. Maybe something that scared you before. You know, this reminds me of the ego. The ego gets frightened very easily when it's had past experiences that hurt or were fearful or harmful. But this is somebody who is stationing themselves in awareness of their fears. I know what scares me. I know what makes me triggered. I see it. And it's part of my past. Because now Spirit's saying you need to look ahead. What are your true feelings? Become aware and see more. Embrace what fate has in store for you. Sometimes rejection is God's greatest protection. Look, we have the conspiracy theorist. See? It's funny. Almost all of my readings have a common thread. It's almost like you could pick any pile and you're going to get your message. It might be a little different. It might include more people or less people, but whoever needs the message is going to get it. So the conspiracy theorist, that's somebody who is distrustful. They see hidden motives, hidden agendas in everything. Sometimes because they're truly there and they finally see it. I'm a conspiracy. I used to be a conspiracy theorist, but now I'm seeing all the things that I thought were just conspiracies coming true. But I've become more discerning. There were some things I bought into back in my conspiracy days of awakening that I realize now was just fear. It was just my ego creating a story. So let's see what else we got. The gamer. I'm hearing the player. Beauty. Before anyone else can see your beauty, you have to see it first. There's a lot here about needing to see. You need to open your eyes and see a truth. Maybe you might be your worst enemy sometimes. You know, I always say we have to be our biggest supporter, our biggest cheerleader, our biggest fan, instead of our biggest conspiracy theorist. Get down. Get down. 8 of Cups, evolving, walking away. I want to put this here. 8 of Cups, the Magician, and the Page of Pentacles. All right, so again, it's almost like it's the same exact message as pile number 1. This is, you are a powerful conscious creator. You have to walk away from things that are not in alignment with what you're trying to create in the now moment. You have to stop living in the past. The past didn't serve you. It taught you things. It's part of the game, right? Life is a game. Sometimes I wonder if we're not living in a simulation and game. But regardless, this is about embracing where you are and where you're going. Look ahead to the future and embrace what fate has in store for you. Rejection is God's greatest protection. You have evolved and walked away. My cat put her nose on my Alexa. Power off. So it's time. It's time for you to leave the past behind. Alexa, power off. Probably not the best place to keep her when I'm channeling. See, we create by balancing out our divine masculine, divine feminine energy. It's feminine energy as we attract toward us the Magician. We use so masculine energy is we use all the tools that we have to attract toward us what is meant for us. I feel like I already channeled this message. I feel like this is pile number 1 all over again. Only pile number 1 had people in it that it was both camps. It was people that were being blessed with something beautiful in the now moment, And it was also people that needed to get rid of people in their life that was not serving their highest good. Pile number 2, I think, is more about forgiving and forgetting the past and to live in the now moment, or even to create a better future, manifest, use the tools you have to and concrete ideas. This is divine feminine energy. This is using your intuition and seeing the unseen. Because I'm seeing an eye wide open, an eye wide or closed shut. Before anyone else can see, you must see it first. This is about loving yourself and not allowing rejection to define you. You've got divine feminine energy here of inner knowing. And then you've got divine masculine energy here of using your tools and concrete ideas to take action. Pile number 2, you need to put the past where it belongs. You need to evolve from what you experienced. You need to see your own value. You need to stop telling yourself you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not loved, you're not supported. You need to stop telling yourself that no one's never gonna see you or love you or accept you. Ooh, accept. I heard the word accept. I think you have been toyed with, played with. You've attracted in the past some player energy. But it's all part of the game, and you're awakening, and you're starting to draw lines and figures, and you're starting to see the truth. This is about self-love. You need to love yourself. The moment you can love yourself, embrace who you are. Walk away from anybody that doesn't see you, doesn't hear you, doesn't recognize you. Leave them in the past. And if this is an old version of you, where you never made it to your 9 of Cups, you never created concretely your wish fulfillment, then it was self-sabotage. It was because you aligned yourself with the wrong people, and at some point you were creating through default. Another computer term, default. You didn't realize that you were creating your lessons, your experience, because you weren't actively creating. You were creating from ego and subconscious. Something beautiful is in store for you. Look ahead. Something beautiful is in store for you. But in order to attract it and create it, you have to actively create it. Consciously create it. Seeing the truth. that you are beautiful and deserve to be loved. And if there are people in your life that reject you, they need to go. You need to walk away. Surround yourself, actively surround yourself with people that see your beauty. Seeing, aware. But in order for you to manifest your tribe, your people, your divine counterpart, your perfect job, your happiest life, you have to create it consciously with concrete ideas. You have to tell the universe exactly what you want and why you know you deserve it. And the only way to do that is to leave the past behind. I keep hearing, leave the past behind. Leave the past behind. Time to evolve. You're no longer that person. That person that created from past experience. That person that created unconsciously, unaware. You have awakened something inside of you that is healing, helping you to heal. When I did my shadow work, I made lists. I wrote down all my worst memories. I wrote down who I blamed for it. I wrote down what emotions it evoked in me. And a great big one for me was abandonment and rejection. So you need to love yourself. You need to see your value, see your worth. You need to leave the past behind, look to the future. You need to embrace the people and situations actively that bring you joy and happiness, that are in alignment with concrete future plans. And for somebody, you need to hear, you're not crazy. You're not crazy. There's somebody in this group that's already done the evolving, already done the healing. You're not here anymore. You're here. But you're being tested. There's people, situations still testing you. And Spirit's like, in the now moment, you're meant to receive. Because a lot of you have already done the shadow work. You've already walked away. You're already manifesting something better in the now moment and the future. But in order to do that, you have to be strong in your conviction that you deserve it. And stop allowing the past, rejections, to create shadows of doubt about who you are and what you're capable of. It's time to do some moon magic, is what it feels like. Write it down. Visualize it. Actively pursue it. Whatever it is for you. That's your message. Let's see what your advice is. We have Penguin. Authentic. Oh my God. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Again, I get this feeling that you've already manifested, you've already attracted people that see your value, that are aware of your beauty. But you don't see it yet, not fully. Because you're still telling yourself that you don't deserve happiness, that other people get happy You just get more of the same. It's a story. You need to reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love you and your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations and just be yourself. See, when you are your true, authentic self, you will attract your tribe. People who love you for who you truly are. But you can't possibly do that until you strip yourself down to your authentic being. Get rid of all the old belief systems, the old trauma, the old rejection, the old stories, which I'm sure you heard from a lot of people. And then you owned it. But you're in this game that's called life. And when you awaken and evolve and become aware, then you know that the game changes because you are the creator. And it's better to be a powerful, conscious creator than unaware, asleep, unconscious creator. We have present. You live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. You need to be present. You need to stop focusing on the past. You're capable of aligning with love in the now moment, in the present moment, because you've evolved, because you've awakened, because you've done the work. It's like you're burning off the last little bit of your shadow. Your shadow. You're burning through the last little bit of your shadow. We have breathe. It's easy for me to return to the present. Look at, we have present twice, guys. Present and present. It's easy for me to return to the present moment simply by breathing. If I am feeling anxious or worried, I close my eyes and breathe in deeply as I picture myself filling up with white light. Then I exhale slowly and envision stress and tension leaving my body. In this moment, I am free to gently stretch and open my eyes, feeling refreshed. Pile number 2, you're almost there. You got a little bit of triggering, a little bit something or someone or some situation from the past is triggering you in a now moment, in a now situation, in a now community. And Spirit's asking you to stop rejecting what is divinely yours when you are your authentic self. It's already here. You just have to open your hand to receive it, to embrace it, to align with it vibrationally. When you align with this, self-worth, self-love, community, authenticity, looking at what you have instead of what you used to have, looking at where you're going instead of where you've been. When you align with the truth that you are a powerful, conscious, loving, worthy, beautiful soul, then you will manifest. What is in the ethers will become concrete. You will bring it in and hold it. You're being tested, and you need to look at where you've been, all the work that you've done to get to where you are. And if there's any little remnants of something in your energy or someone in your energy that can't see you, that don't see your value, that rejects you, that triggers you in this old wound, it's time to go. Time to go. See you later. That's my past. That's my shadow. That's a version of me that no longer wants to exist. And from this moment, this present moment forward, I'm going to be authentic. I'm going to operate from my true feelings. And I'm going to see clearer where I'm at, who I'm with, and where I'm going. And I will be able to take decisive, concrete action to move away from the things that don't serve me or love me or accept me, the things that reject me. And I will powerfully, consciously align myself with the people that love me for who I am. People who will see my value. And I will manifest this tribe. Because how we manifest tribe is by being authentic. It's a frequency, it's a vibration, it's a matched frequency and vibration. Get down. Get down. You're in the middle of my reading. Get down. Go. Go on. Go find something to do. All right, pile number 2, I love you. You are so worthy. And you are almost there. Literally, almost there. I think you're being triggered in some old wounds, some old beliefs that no longer are in alignment. You've evolved. You're aware. You see things you couldn't see before. But allow yourself to really, truly believe it. Believe that people love you. Believe that not everybody's a player. Believe that your tribe has already moved towards you. And anything that rejects you, let it go. See you later. 8 of Cups it. Walk right on out of that situation and right into your future where you are totally in alignment with what you deserve and the people that love you. All right. Thank you so much. If you liked your reading, pile number 2, please hit that like button. Drop a comment down in the comment section to engage with the channel so that the algorithms can find me again. Because I kind of took a hiatus. I needed to do some of my own evolving and healing. So thank you so very much. Even if you drop a heart or a comment, if you're not yet subscribed and this helped you in any way, get down. If my cat's butt didn't drive you nuts, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in my next upload. All right, moving on now to pile number 3. At the beginning of this reading, I was asking for advice for the next 7 days. And I was looking for items because I haven't unpacked my crystals yet. I was looking for items to use. And I heard lit up, lock and key. So I went searching, purposely searching for items that fit that description. And so pile number 3, you are my key. My group of keys. We have the missing piece, need clarity, and headstrong. There's a lot of nuances to that card. We have consciousness. We have tree. Tell the tree what you really think. Think. Needing clarity. Oh, and we have the Knight of Swords with fighting. What is this? Texting. Texting. It's 1449 is on this card, if that resonates with anybody. And the texting says 8 days ago, and we're talking about the next 7 days. So we have, how are you? You there? Hello? Are you mad? Confused? This is not how friends treat friends. Pissed off? I'm sorry. So there could be some butting of egos here. Stubborn, headstrong. Somebody might have popped off and told somebody else what they really think or need to. There's clarity that needs to be had. Somebody needs clarity. Somebody is reaching out to somebody else who is not responding. How are you? Are you there? Hello? Are you mad? I'm confused. This is not how friends treat friends. Are you pissed off? I'm sorry. So this is either somebody that wants to send these texts, but they're confused. They don't know if it will be received. It could be somebody that wants to tell you what they really think, but there's a fear of rejection. Or this could be you. I mean, this could totally be you feeling like there's something missing, or someone, the missing piece in your life. Somebody who has fallen off your radar, and you're wondering if they're mad. Are we fighting? Is this a fight? Did I say something? Did I do something? Tell the tree what you really think. There's a need to get clarity because somebody is confused. And somebody wants clarity. Somebody wants to reach out. Somebody wants to tell the truth. Somebody's wondering if you're mad at them, or you're wondering if they're mad at you. There's ego here. And I'm not quite sure how consciousness comes into it, except for the fact that it's like the Ace of Swords. It's like, I am confused and I need to become aware. I need consciously to know what's going on. Let's see what else we get. We have VR with virtual reality. And this head, or whatever it is here, looks like it has maybe a headset on, but I'm not sure. And there's a missing piece. And there's a parachute dropping something in through the clouds. What is this? Somebody needs to know. And this could be you. This could totally be you. But there's something missing here. And I feel like it's a ghosting. Virtual reality is not real. It's not real. I think if this is your energy, you're telling yourself stories, but you don't know if it's the truth. You're confused. You're like, did I piss them off? Are they mad at me? Did I say something? Do I need to say something? If this is somebody else's energy, and this is somebody who feels that way, you know, are you mad at me? Will you talk to me? Is this for real? Sometimes you get people in your life that are there energetically, but they're not there solidly. They're in your awareness, but they're not in your physical reality. They're in the 5D virtual reality. Look at, we got that big old Ace of Cups energy, fulfillment. Whatever you're dreaming, virtual reality, whatever you're dreaming of, there will be fulfillment. You are being blessed. Sorry about the train, guys. No matter where I move, there's always a train. I grew up on a street, not even 2 blocks, not even a block, maybe 2 blocks away from train tracks. And then where I was living before was right near the train tracks. And now I've moved again near train tracks. So I guess trains feel like home to me. I seem to gravitate toward them. So maybe that's relevant. Maybe somebody moved away and you're missing them. But I don't think it's a physical moving. I think it's an energetic connection, reality. There's a lot of air energy with consciousness and fighting. We need to ground something through getting clarity. With the missing piece and fulfillment, this is something you want. You dream of it. You're connected in the 5D with it. You're consciously aware of it in your energy. It's probably a person, but it doesn't have to be, I guess. Get down. Go. Let's look at your tarot. So we have the Knight of Coins. There you go. Slow and steady wins the race. Queen of Cups with the Ace of Cups. This is like, this feels like a psychic connection to somebody who left the conversation. The Hanged Woman or Hanged Man. Look at all the air and water. Well, this is earth. I don't know why it's blue. The color blue makes me think of air. Purple. Also, it's crown and third eye chakras. So something is hung in suspension here. Something is not moving, or if it's moving extremely slow. But you feel it. Feel cups. Feel. It's like she's scrying. It's like there is a connection in the ethers. This is about there's a need to reconnect with somebody. I just took a sneak peek at your advice cards, and this is about trusting your intuition. This is about, I know what I know what I know, and I know that this person or this situation should be here. We're connected. I want to clarify. What deck do I want to use? I use this deck. I want to clarify what is missing. What is this missing piece? Three of Cups. Friendship. This is not how friends treat friends. Now, it could be romantic. I mean, there's cups. Fulfillment. What is missing? Closure. Closure. Somebody is standing here, tattered, torn, worn out, Chiron energy, but they're still there. They're still there. They haven't gotten to the 10 yet. They haven't given up. They haven't laid down the burden. They're still there. There's still a connection. And so you could be holding on to a friendship or a person who disappeared, and you're wondering, this is a person that fulfills you, somebody you love, somebody that you thought would be there forever in some capacity. Knight of Coins is very reliable. Somebody that, you know, the Knight of Coins may leave, but he always returns. He's reliable. He's trustworthy. This feels like waiting. I've been waiting. I feel alone, left out. I miss my person. I miss my friend. I miss my possibly lover. I don't know. I don't see anything that says it's not, and I don't see anything that says it is. Who is this Knight of Coins, Spirit? Who are we missing? This is somebody who's healing. They're going to return. They're going to return. It's the reason why you feel connected. They're either healing from something that hurt them and they withdrew. What's this fighting card? Why is fighting here? What is this fighting card? Confusion. Pisces energy here. There's Pisces. There's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but heavy Pisces and Neptunian energy here. Why is the Queen of Cups here? What is the Queen of Cups here for? There's that Five of Pentacles again. This could be you. Missing somebody. Feeling ghosted, feeling left out in the cold, feeling confused, wondering where they went. Hanged Man, Four of Wands, Two of Swords. Tell me about this person returning. I want to know about this person because I see him returning slowly. Slowly, because they had to heal something. They went through something. This could be you. It could absolutely be you. Own it if it's you. Who is the Knight of Coins? Who is returning? Three of Cups. 10 of Cups. Commitment, joy, fulfillment. There's a reunion. And you feel it. It's like you feel it. You can feel it. This is a friend. This is somebody who's taken a break from this friendship, this connection. But it feels like they took a break for a really good reason. They're working on themselves. What is this person taking a break from? Oh my gosh, I'm going to be late again. Oh my gosh. And they're so, oh, what are they taking a break from? Self-sabotage, overthinking. We got 2 9s here. We have King of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles. Oh my God, 2 of Cups. This person's coming back. Pile number 3. If there is somebody that you truly are connected to psychically, spiritually, if this is somebody who is a friend or a partner or a divine love, because we got divine partner, they needed to leave in order to do healing work. They are a work in progress. You can count on this person. They're doing the work, and there's going to be a reunion. And if it's a divine counterpart, there's going to be a sacred union. That's my twin flame 1111 card. We have the King of Wands, and now we have the Queen of Wands. And we got the 9 of Swords in 2 different decks. The Ace of Wands. Look at this person has a desire for a new beginning. But there was a fight. There was some kind of it could be an internal fight. This person is working on themselves. Empress, divine feminine energy. This could be, whether it's a masculine or a feminine, this could be somebody who is working on self-worth, self-love, independence instead of codependence. Somebody you're connected to in the 5D, somebody who's always in your energy, somebody you haven't given up on and they haven't given up on. There's a healing happening here. Tell me about this Hanged Woman. There's a decision that needs to be made, balance that needs to be had before movement can happen. Tell me about the Hanged Woman. The Tower. This person is going through an awakening. And we have the Queen of Cups again. There's a lot of love here. There's connection here. What is this Tower? What is the Tower? This person could have experienced some sudden disruption. You might have triggered them in an old wound. Tell me about... Okay. This person's going to come back. The Tower for them is realizing that they haven't let you go. We got the 4 of Wands and the Strength card. I'm sorry, the Devil card and the Strength card. This person is healing, possibly from a divorce or a breakup. Could have been with you, could have been with somebody else. But you're connected to this person in ways that they can't let you go. And you can't let them go. So the good news, and I don't know if it's going to happen in the next 7 days, but you might get a text from this person. Or you might actually text them. You could possibly text them. So, your advice, let me get your advice. I channeled so much, guys, that there's a lot going on here. This is somebody you've been connected to in lifetimes. It could be just a friend, but it feels like for some of you it's a divine counterpart, somebody that you know you are connected to, somebody you're missing, somebody you don't understand where they went, or vice versa. Maybe you ghosted them and they don't understand where you went. This is somebody that fulfills you. There's a need to clear the air. There's a need to become consciously aware. There's an Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups energy in this reading. This is not over. It's not over. 9 of Wands. You haven't let them go. They haven't let you go. All right. What's your advice? Fuel. Look. 2 hands, 2 hearts, 3 hearts. I enjoy doing things that fuel me. It feels great to do things for myself. When I make sure I'm taken care of, I can better show up for those in my life and for the work that I do. This person is an overthinker, overworker. They're working on themselves and they're working on their finances. And they're trying to heal something inside of them that has really rocked their world and their self-confidence and self-worth. This is them. I feel like this is somebody else's energy. If it's yours, you can own it. Trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. This is somebody you trust. This is somebody who keeps returning. It's somebody who's coming back, and they have trust issues because of an experience they went through. We have personal choice. There was a decision that needed to be made. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. So that's very personal to my viewers, whatever your spirit animal is. Embrace those qualities. So I love you guys. This is exciting. Let me know if this happens this feels more like divine timing, but it could happen in the next 7 days. This person could reach out, or you might decide to reach out to them. Tell the tree what you really mean. Maybe it's time for you to write that letter, speak those feelings, send that text. I'm not sure you'll get a response because I saw all those texts being sent. You may not get a response, but it's okay. They're going to receive it, and they will do with it what they need to do with it. I love you guys. I hope this works out to your favor, and I will see you in the next upload. If this resonated with you, please leave me a thumbs up or a comment. Interact with the channel so that we can activate the algorithm again, get people seeing the videos. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button if you loved what I did here today, if it resonated or helped you in any way. I love you, and I will see you on the next upload. Namaste.